My fellow gym runners, welcome to another episode of Vitamin Time over here. Coinverse guys, you know what to do. Go ahead and smash that like button. Also, share this video with a friend. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Then, lastly, click that notification bell. That way, you stay up to date to the latest videos. So, guys, it's been very, very well said in the last couple of months that it has been time to either be paying attention to things, thinking about accumulating, or at least getting your eye on some good projects, right? And I feel like today's no different. So I want to highlight a different gem today. This isn't anything that had just came out. It's one of the things that's been around for a while. I think when we start looking at this market and some of the things that are starting to recover, some of those OG crypto projects, for somebody like me, I think, personally, I don't see like crypto OGs like letting their project go to fail. Like everybody's not going to be Mac Mashinsky, right? Like it just doesn't work like that, right? So I want to highlight this community in this project today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen like I normally do. And we're going to get started. So we're going to go right to the CEO himself, Mr. Richard Hart. We're going to be talking about HEX today, guys. One of the things that's made you probably a turn off to a lot of people with HEX is that, Richard's very flashy, right? Like for people who like the project or anything like that, they may not mind it. But for people who are outside looking in, he's one of those guys that really posts like a lot of crazy things, right? Like as we scroll through his Twitter, I'm surprised we haven't ran into an outfit yet, right? So like he usually posts like a lot of pictures, talks about, how much money he's spending on his outfits and things of that nature. So it throws a lot of people off. I'm not sure if, he just hasn't posted that in 2023. But one of the things that made me, really take a look at what's going on is he really said yesterday, he tweeted, he was like, things have really changed and no need to stunt right now and just kind of like, he's going to be just working, head down working. So let's go and find that tweet that he tweeted out yesterday. Should be easy to find. And he's already back bragging. We see here what coin did 4.5x in the last 4 months. So we seen HEX go down to 2 cent, 1 cent, kind of got some good, strong support at the 1.9 and then kind of pushed itself back up. Since then, it has done a 4.5x. So it's one of those things that is kind of impossible to ignore. Like when you think about what's going on with HEX, what's going on with pulsechain. If you guys do not know what pulsechain is, I encourage you to do some homework on that. The crowd loan for it is already done. A lot of people who put in for the crowd loan, it's been up on their friends there on social media, just, about the time that it takes for this thing to be released. I'm here for it, whatever it takes. Tell Richard to keep flexing and keep pushing. So this was the one that he did yesterday. Flexing is boring. I'm just focused on building and making the world a better place. So you can see this thing got 229,000 views. There's a lot of people who have there's some liquidity maybe locked up in this pulse chain launch, right? Or pulse chain or whichever one you're messing with. But one of the things that's hard to ignore is that the price of HEX has dramatically risen in the last 2 months. We can see here just as of December, around Christmas time, this thing was floating around 1 cent, 1.7 or 1.7. And we see now that it's a push up to the 7 cent mark. It's one of those things, it's been kind of impressive. We've had all this charted out on the way down. We're watching it go back on the way up. Kind of like it's kind of like symmetry, right? Like you love to see it because somebody like me, I like to buy the FUD sometimes. It's not financial advice. As always, I'll just for educational purposes. It's just one of those things. It's like when there's a lot of people down in a project and they're trying to throw it away. It was like I forget the guy on Twitter, Mike Alfred. He was slanting the HEX community, saying that they were going to go to 0. And when you look at the chart and you see it going down to 1, buy the bottom, sell the top. That's what a lot of people like to say. So encourage everyone to learn that. As far as when you're thinking about wanting to be trading cryptocurrency and things of that nature. As always, again, guys, this isn't financial advice, just something to pay attention to. So again, let's jump back over to here. We're going to look at it, from just like we said, even January 2023, just 2 months, you see this thing's been pumping. And then I think I'm expecting a pullback here. It would be kind of bullish. It's good to see them pushing through this resistance and flipping everything to support. But again, there's a lot of things happening on the micro economics with crypto and a lot of other things in the world. So it's got one of those things that everybody's kind of cognizant of. But guys, if you were one of the guys around Christmas or ladies and gentlemen, one of the women or gentlemen who purchased in December, you're sitting on a nice bag right now and you're kind of just, you're on your moon bag by now, right? So, that was why I wanted to have this one today. Literally, Richard tweeted yesterday. I didn't expect to jump back over here and see this much today, but he's been tweeting again. He's back on his thing. No more staking. So HEX mining is no longer called staking. To focus on doing So he's out here working. I mean, his things on here. You can jump over to Richard Hart, Win, and check out what he's talking about. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be something special, because I mean, he definitely has a team, and he definitely has views. I mean, the guy's getting 68, 100,000, 200,000 views on his videos. So definitely something to look at. 50,000 views right here in 2 hours. So shout out to Richard for jumping back online, getting people encouraged. You can see the chart's been definitely flowing well. I think that the brief absence of him being on social media may have made people bullish again. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys be back here again tomorrow. We'll be back here again, trying to find another gem to share with you guys. As always, guys, make sure you're doing your homework. And if you got a study guide, you need some questions answered, feel free to jump in the comments, and I'll see if I can get back to you guys. So until next time, guys, that's all the time I got. You know where to go from here. It's 5 now.